Hello everyone and welcome. It's Kylie, Bertucci Stamping Up Demonstrator in Australia here with you. And we have some crafting to do today. Woohoo! We need a bit of an applause. We've got some Love It, Chop It today. And excitingly, we're playing with new products. Would you like some new product play? Oh, yes, please. Especially with new paper. Oh, my goodness. New paper. You had me at paper Stampin' Up. And this paper, glorious as per usual. So what are we playing with today? I'm going to bring it up on the computer screen because I don't want you to miss out on this brand new gorgeousness. It's just next level spectacular. So in order to find any of our products, let me share my screen with you. There we go. Hi there. So up the top, you click on shop. This is kyliebertucci.com. You come over here and we're going to click there or the Stampin' Up store. Either one of those two will click through to the shop, we hope. And we jump over here. Now, there's some really cool amazing new products that are landing. It's got featured products here, but what we want to see are, and it's a really cool little section actually, so we want to go to the online exclusives. Now the online exclusives are only found online. I know, that's why they're called online exclusives. So you can see that the pictures here, online exclusives. So if we click on there and we open it up, here we go. Look at this delightfully floral paper. So pretty. That's what we're going to be playing with today. And it comes with, in fact, we'll see if it shows the whole suite together, because we've got a stamp set and dies as well. But they might come separate. Let's do a search. Timeless Sleigh. No, we don't want that one. We want Delight, well maybe it's translucent florals. There's so many exciting things going on, right? Okay, so you can get the bundle. There's the bundle. And then you can get the paper. Highly recommend that you have to do both. So there's the bundle. Oh my goodness. It is so pretty. And look at these dies. So we're going to have lots of fun with this today. Who knows what's going to happen? I have a prototype in my head. As per usual. Kylie usual card. Where's your prototype, Kylie? Oh, just here in my head. Yeah. It's been a busy week. Is everyone been busy? What have you all been up to? What have you been doing? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. You've been busy. You've been socializing. We have some unusually warm weather here in Victoria, Australia currently. Today is going to be 29 degrees, which it's a lovely 20 at the moment. But let me just do a temperature change here so that we can put it into Fahrenheit for all of you lovely peeps. So 29 degrees is 84.2 Fahrenheit today. It's very unusually hot weather for this time of year. But I'm not complaining because I prefer hot weather than cold, personally. So, what have we got here? Bruno's in the chat. Hello, Bruno Bertucci. Hello from the other room. Helen Mead is here. Oh, exciting. Look at all of you. Holly, Christine, Cindy, welcome. Kay, oh, thanks for all the comments. Lots of good mornings. And Jan John, oh, she's preparing for an orchid show. You'll be really proud of me, Jan John. I had an orchid that literally has been leaves for a good 3 years. It did start to grow its orchids, and I didn't know that the flowers get so heavy that it snaps the stem. I was devastated when my stem snapped, but now I'm all ready to go. I've got it all tied up on a little brace, like a, I don't know, what do you call it, trellis, and they are looking amazing. I've got bulbs, they're not open yet, but they're coming and I'm so excited. Bruno actually bought me that I don't know why. Just because he does, because he's amazing. And yeah. Your dog was sprayed with a skunk the other night, Patricia. What? Oh my goodness. And Pinterest recipe. What? First in over 50 years. Sprayed by a skunk. We don't have skunks here. So our dogs will never be sprayed with a skunk. Yeah. I know, they really are addictive. I understand the addiction, Jan John. I get it. It's so much fun. So I'll have to message you for all the tips and tricks. And send you pictures too. Thanks. So, let's have some fun, peeps. What are you all doing today? You going to love it, chop it with me? I have 22 dogs. I like that, Shaz. I would have 22 dogs if I could. Because they're beautiful. Doggies are the best. Jasper and Bella are just so cute. The cutest little things ever. And they thoroughly entertain us. In fact, I slept in this morning past my alarm, and Bella came and woke me up. It was like she knew. She was like, get up. You've got to go live. What do you think you're doing in bed, young lady? Come on. Come and play. She really did. That's exactly what she said. And in the voice that she said it. Okay. Let's have a looky here. Let's see what we're playing with. So, look at this. Just so pretty. Let's get all these ugly cords out of the way. We don't want them there. We want things we can play with. So, on the back of the cardstock or the paper, you can see here all of the colours that come in the pack of paper, which is very handy. So I have grabbed a piece of each of these cardstock colours just to show you. It's really clever. Oh, thank you, Kayla. Yes, the Oodies are very cute. Bruno found a bargain online. And for all of you who don't know what an Oodie is, the best thing that Australia ever invented. Normally they're for humans, but we gave them to our dogs. They're like warm little jackets. Because surprisingly, it's hot here during the day, but it's actually very cold at night. Last night I was wearing a puffer jacket. Like, what even is this? Anyway, so we've got some absolutely stunning pretty peacock. Oh, you had me at pretty peacock. And then the back side, not my back side, but the back side of the paper has got this great neutral. So if we want to, we can pair this really well with one another. And look at me, can't help but feel it. So it's just perfect. Look at that combo. It's like they've done the work for us. Oh, look at that one. This is Calypso Coral, but it's like a toned down version of it. It's like a watercoloured Calypso Coral. Look at that. Look at those pretty, and that's perfect for card making, this size. And I'll show you, if you don't have our card templates, I'll put up a link because you're going to need it when you do Love It, Chop It. It's just going to make your life so much easier. Wow, look at that one. Gorgeous. That's probably the only one I don't feel like matches completely. I would probably go with the pretty peacock with that one, but it's still going to go with something else. That could actually be a sky. Look at that. Oh, love. And this one too, I think that's a bit of an unusual combo, but we can definitely, in fact, look at those two together. That's what needed to be together, Stampin' Up. Yes, those two would have been perfect. Not the pool party. Not the pool party. Oh, look at that with the pool party. I think that looks good. Anyway, mix and match it as you please. But this is the beautiful paper, Delightful Floral. Sorry, I just added a Lee in there. So yes, you need your card templates. If you don't have our card template tutorials, where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been hiding? Our card template tutorials are the best thing you can ever get in your life for card making. They are number one card making tool, as per Kylie Bertucci. Do any of you use the card templates every single time you craft? Me. Hands up here. I don't have them in order, but they're all over the shop. But this will give you an idea of what these card templates... This is how often I use them. That they're just like constantly used all the time and not in order. So what they do is basically help you with your measurements. So you will get a tutorial, and for just purposes of not confusing you, I haven't put the measurements on the front because we have 2 or 3 different types of measurements in the world. And so I didn't want to confuse you all. And I find, because some people have asked me, can you cut it for me? I find having the tutorial will help you to understand all of these layers and how layers work. Because layers rock the crafting world. They really do. So you have a base. So these are our 2 base cards here. So I use this every time I make a card. I either do a Calypso Coral, which is like that, or Gorgeous Grape, which is like that. So you can pick which style of card. I tend to go for this one, mainly for my photography. That was a Brian King suggestion many, many moons ago, where he said if you cut it this way, it looks really good in the photos. So you don't have to do it like me, but it comes up really good for my photos. And Poppy Parade is like my go-to for the inserts of the card. So when you're putting an insert inside the card, that's the size I like to use for inside. And it's also a great size if you want to do Love It, Chop It, but just the simple version of Love It, Chop It. You can absolutely go to town and do lots of different things with Love It, Chop It, but this is a great prototype to begin with. So I like to cut my paper either at Poppy Parade, or if you wanted to, because I like to cut my paper almost straight away. I don't cut my paper as often anymore because I like to cut it for all of you. I had it all cut and done and popped it inside one of our clear cases. 1 pack of Designer Series paper fits in here. So it's a really great way to store your paper and have it ready for your card making. If you know you're a card maker, that's what you're going to use it for, then it's a no-brainer to have them all pre-cut. But I like to cut with all of you. So I don't cut it all down anymore. I save it for all of you. Now I'm just putting the card template tutorial link. So if you haven't got that, you can click on that one there. And this is going to help you with layers. So let's start out with, what are we going to play with first? So I have a kind of prototype photo here of what I'm thinking. But you know, in true Kylie form, what's going to happen? I Googled, well, Bruno actually Googled it for me. He Googled Kylie Bertucci flower cards, and we went back. We went back to where it all began. And we had a look for some prototypes of cards that we could make. I have no idea where the photo went, though. I might have to Google it again. I'll message Bruno in the other room and say, can you please send me that card again? I've got no idea where it is. I have an idea of what it looks like. We'll see if we decide to do that. But I'm vibing definitely these 2. I'm gravitating to this paper here. This is also really pretty, but I like the smaller, this one and this one. I like the smaller versions. I feel like I want to save these to cut out, which would be fun. Do we have a die for that? Let's have a look at the dies. Oh, thank you, Bruno Bertucci. He just literally airdropped it to me. I don't really want it on my computer though. Can you just message it to me? That would be a lot easier because it's not coming up on my phone. Decline. I'm declining you, Bruno. Just on Messenger. Wonderful. Ah, there we go. Ding! And I better turn it off, do not disturb. Oh, okay, I'll show you the picture because it's good to go back and have a look at the archives. Here it is. And look, he's taken a picture of the screen. Kylie Bertucci. So this is an oldie, but a goodie. Isn't it good? This is how we like to go back and get inspired. Just Google my own name. Kylie Bertucci flower cards. And voila. So I think we could do a little version of this, couldn't we? We can have a play and we'll see what it turns out like. It could be totally different. Now, I did look last night to see if anyone had put together these flowers. I didn't. I think I got distracted and went down a rabbit hole and found out that Rachel Tessman has hurt her arm, her hand. She popped the tendon here. So please send lots of love to Rachel Tessman. As soon as I heard it, I was like, Rachel! And she'd hurt her fingers. Did she break her finger not that long ago? I was like, oh, Rachel, you can't get a break. You still have that stamp set. I love it. Yes, this is Delightful Floral. I was about to say delightfully. It's on the brain. Oh, no, that's not the one I want. I want the other one. And no, the dies don't go with that. That's what we were checking. It's like, what was I doing? Why did I have this out? Now, if anyone has seen my scissors, my snips, can you please return them? They have a ribbon at the end, and they're my favourite ones. And they have gone absolute disappearo. I've no idea where they are. Now, what we can do, there's two ways of doing this. So with the Poppy Parade, or as Bruno likes to call it, Poopy Parade, I think it's easier to, if you know you're going portrait mode, not landscape, to just cut here and cut the smaller size facing you. So let's do that. Have a look at your measurements on your card template tutorial. And I don't tell measurements on our channel. We just use the card templates because there are a lot of different sizes in the world, people. So just be careful when you're listening to other YouTubers that are crafting, because they might be from a country that uses different sized cardstock to you. So the US and Canada use one sized cardstock and the rest of the world use another. Because, you know, why would we be unified in just our cardstock choices? Really? Is it that hard, people? Even measurement choices. Why have we got different measurement choices? Who was in charge of this? Who didn't talk to one another way back when? It should have been a UN conference about measurements. It's for the unity of the world. Now we're all over the place until Kylie's card templates came. Now I've unified everyone. We're now unified. Okay. And yes, I couldn't help myself. I did it all. So now this is all ready to go. Look at that. Boom. And I've done that all the Poppy Parade size so that they're all happy. And we're going to do the same. And keep all of these little offcuts. They're all going to be used. None of this is going to be wasted. I think that's why we get scared. And I'm just going to make sure that even though I'm using the other side and it has no bearing on our card, I do want to make sure it's portrait. Or I could actually do that landscape. Let's do it landscape. Because why not? Because we can. Come here, little one. My little cutter just decided to pop out. Does yours pop out every now and then? I'm like, hey, what are you jumping out there for? We're just special. Oh, wow, Sally, that's a bit exciting, but sad that you're missing out. You'll need the card kits. If you're short on space and you're short on time and you're still wanting to craft, the card kits are 100%. Even if you're new to crafting, if you're watching our channel, you live in Australia and you think, I've got a bit of glue stuck here. Am I surprised? No. Let's get some baby wipes and clean that now. Why don't we? Let's clean together, everyone. It makes it fun. Oh, it's really sticky. I might even need some alcohol for this one. Don't think the baby wipes are going to cut it. Oh, it's a bit better. Just got to be patient. There we go. Is that a bit better? Oh, much better. Get a tissue just to take off the wet. Be very careful of your blades. I've been there, done that. Cut myself on the blade. Oh, what? Cutting myself on the blade? How is this even possible? Okay. Where were we before? We were rudely interrupted by sticky glue on my trimmer. How very dare you? There. Yeah, that's very, very lovely to have your son back visiting. Yeah, survive with your paper pumpkin, that's it. Get some of those kits out that have been sitting there. Okay, so we're all cut with our 2 sheets of paper. So look how much how many cards you get out of one pack. Like, it's just unbelievable. This is such an affordable way to craft. And you don't need many tools, just a trimmer. And you get chopping, some glue and some cardstock. And we could literally stick that down and the card would be absolutely spectacular. Like, just doing that. So you see how I've got one side is cut landscape, one side is cut portrait, so that we have a bit of both with both colours. And yeah, now we can do some designing, peeps. Now what I like to do, once it's cut down, from here, as I said, you can just stick that directly down onto a piece of cardstock and add a sentiment and you're happy days, because it will just look gorgeous. We're going to cut this cardstock. I'm doing a Calypso Coral, but you might want to do at this is Berry Burst cardstock, but the card template size is either the Calypso Coral size or the Gorgeous Grape size. So just refer to your card template for the base. Okay, either one of those, whatever you prefer. Jessie Scott, how are you? Hello. My Australian comes out when Jessie comes on. Hi. What did Bruno? He said, what do Australians say when they're really excited or really surprised by something? And he had a map of Norway, and I was like, I don't get it. What do you mean? And he goes, no way. And that is legit what we do. No way. No way. No. I actually didn't know we had a different way of saying it till our friends in Canada were making fun of us. And they're like, no. And I was like, oh yeah, we really do sound like that. No. Now, looking good, right? Looks amazing. But the cool thing with it being back and front, exactly the same, is you can do cool things like this, okay? Now, I am going to do a little tiny bit of surgery here because I want to add a piece of basic white behind the back. Mind the gap. So let me show you what this looks like. This tiny little slither really does make a difference, peeps. So this is going to be the Melon Mambo size that I've just cut it down to, right? Tiny little slither off the edge. But what's going to happen is I'm going to layer a piece of basic white behind, and we're going to have this beautiful border around the edge. And it just adds that little bit of extra extravagance. It's just a bit fancy because we like fancy, especially with this paper. It's just such fancy paper. It's fancy pants. So just chop this piece of cardstock Poppy Parade size, and let's have a little look here and see what this looks like. Oh wow. And see what happens here when we put it on the berry burst. It's the tiniest little layer, right? Almost where you think, is it really worth it? But what do you think, everyone? Doesn't that just make it pop? When it's directly on the page, still looks gorgeous, still love it, but it just adds something different to the card. You don't have to do it, but this is how layers work. It just adds that little bit of extraness to the card. It also makes your card feel a little bit more weighted as well. And if you wanted to, if you're one of those people that likes to save the middle, you can. You could cut out that entire middle piece here and use it for something else, because we're really only using that sheet of paper to get that tiny little border. However, I love the weight of the card when it has layers. It's just, yeah, so elegant. Now, from here, what we're going to do is, like the card that Bruno saw last night and thought this would be good inspiration, I'm going to cut some layers at the top here. So what we'll do is we'll just eyeball this. There is no, you don't have to be fussy. You can just look at this picture and go, well, what would be nice? I'd like to keep that flower intact. I don't really want to chop it off. So I've just done that. And then what we can do is, because the other side is friends with the front, we can just flip this around like so. And voila, we have that style of card. Now we can add a strip in here of another colour. We could even use a piece of ribbon. We could use the basic white strip across there, whatever we want to do there. And this is the type of design where I probably wouldn't add another flower to it, because it's already got so much going on that I don't think I'd want to detract from this gorgeous design already. The only one that could maybe work is this leaf one, but even then, I just think, you know what, let's keep it simple, plain. It's just so pretty like that, right? So let's stick that down and we'll just do a sentiment. We've got a few sentiments there to choose from. I'm going to do the You're the Best, and I'll do it in white emboss. So you're all following along. Is this making it a little bit easier to do a bit of Love It, Chop It? And even the surgery, I think, is really fun, because what you could even do is cut, you know, diagonal in half and flip, or, you know, have strips, cut them into strips and flip. Like, there's so many cool things you can do with paper once you've cut it down. Yeah. My very first card was made by cutting the layer in half and flipping the top in half over. Ah, nostalgic for you, Charlotte. And I agree, Christine. And the fire Mackenzie said, we'll do it to another one. I want to actually have a look at this layering. I really want to play with it and see what it looks like, this flower, because, yeah, I think it's good for us to see if we can figure it out on our own. We'll help one another. We'll help one another through the process. So let's stick this down so far, and then we can do the next stage with the sentiment. So I'll get my green glue. Now, oh, Bruno, where are the new tools? You finally got them, which was very exciting. And the whale, they all turned up. I think that might be them over there. Anyway, he'll come in and save me in a minute, because I want to see if the new tool fits for unclogging my glue, because I always forget to put the lid on. Please don't tell me I'm alone. Please tell me I have friends that do the same thing. Oh no. I'm going to get some silicone. I'm going to pretend I'm really cool like Lisa and organised. I just want to test out this glue just to see if it's working. Yes! Ah! Miracle! So we'll put a... Oh, can hear him coming out. Show me where the new tools are. Whoopsie. Did a bit extra there. Hi.
Hi.
Where are they? Ooh, thank you. Take your pick crafter tips. So let's have a look at this. I have been waiting for this. I feel like a very long time. I've had to use a lot of patience because I normally get everything all at once. And now I understand what it feels like to have to wait. It's kind of made it really exciting though, I have to admit. And no, this isn't the scissors that I've lost, everyone. Hello, Amanda over in Perth there. G'day. Did everyone know that Amanda in Perth, from Melbourne, if we flew to one another, it's like 4 to 4.5 hours flight. Can you believe it? That's how big Australia is. It's like flying from Vegas to New York. It's a thing. Australia is not an island. It's a very, very big continent. It's like, oh my goodness, I think it's perfect. Let's see. Yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Stamping Up. This was designed for me. Oh, I love it. And even this end here, I feel like could grab out any of those, like, you know, dried up bits that you need to. This is literally my designated. I need another pen now. I need another take your pick tool because I hate taking my pick. I just want them ready to go. Who's got time for changing them? No thanks. Just give me a new one. I've got 1, 2, and now I need a third one. Can you pop that on the other, please, Bruno? I'd like another take your pick tool for my glue. And this is cool. There's a cutter here. That's very handy. I like both of those. Thank you, Stampin' Up. Oh, very excited that works. But I have to make sure I don't lose the lid. And I've also got to make sure that I do a bit of a clean afterwards because that's going to get pretty dirty. But be very careful because it's very sharp. It's perfect for the Tombow glue. Yes. Yes, it's a perfect use for that tool. Isn't that why it was made? Stampin' Up made it just for me and my glue getting stuck. Of course they did. Eight, take your pick tools. Yes, I understand, Kayla. I think this is a necessity. They're such great tools. I hear pitter patter of Jasper and Bella. Little cuties. Now, this is one thing that's a little bit tricky about this sort of thing is getting it lined up when you've already put a piece down. So just ignore the piece and you can always layer a little bit over the top if the piece up the top was a bit crooked. But that's come up really nice. Look at those layers. Ooh, so fine. You're so fine. Now I'll just move this silicone mat out of the way. Pop that there. Now, before I do the next step, which is our sentiment, I do want to do a reminder. I do want to do. Like I do want to do. Sounds like a song. But we have, let's have a look here. Yes! Online stamping retreat. Bruno and I have finished all of our projects. And can I just say, I'm so excited. I'm so excited by the projects. The last card that Bruno and I did together, it's actually my card, but I needed some architectural expertise. So I referred to Bruno and said, help, I really want to do this design. And I love it so much. I showed Lisa and Gina yesterday. We filmed the online stamping retreat video ready for the 1st of October. When you register, you will have access to that exclusive video. I tell you what, I learnt new things about Gina I never knew. She's a bit of a rebel, that one. Gotta watch her. She might be a mother now, but she was up to some things that I didn't realise. So you'll have to get the registration to see that exclusive video of Lisa, Bruno, Gina and I. It's one of our favourite things to do before the event. It's so much fun. We have rapid fire questions that we give each other. I feel like I'm learning more about myself, and I feel like I learn something new about Bruno every time we do those rapid fire questions. It's really fun. So yes, scan the QR code, or you can just head over to onlinestampingretreat.com. Put yourself on the wait list so that at least you get all of the emails. You're going to get all the information so that on the 1st of October, you can register. And it's going to blow your mind, people. I really do feel all projects are fun folds. And don't worry, my project, my individual project, not the one I'm doing with Bruno, it's a fun fold, but it's a really simple fun fold. It's a great fun fold. So yeah, you're going to love, love, love the event this year. It's like a good 8 hours of crafting with us. And remember, you have the recording, so you can watch it whenever you like. So even if you can't come along on the day live, all good, you can come and watch the replay. Yeah, so there you go. Just wanted to add that little bit in for you all before we add our sentiment. But I'm just literally, I opened it and showed Lisa and Gina. I should have actually got a photo of their faces when I opened the card. They were just like, are you kidding? Like, what? How? You could see them. They were just flipping their minds. I was going to add a ribbon on there, wasn't I? Oh, well. It looks good. Pretend there's a ribbon there. We can always add a little piece of white cardstock if we want to. We'll see. I'll do a strip and we can test it. Now, let's do our sentiment. We'll get a block. We'll do a block. But yeah, their faces were gold. It gave me so much satisfaction. I was like, yeah, I thought this card was epic, but now you have proven it to me that it is epic. Next level. It's like that product was designed to go with the fun fold that I made. Now I'm just grabbing, that's Melon Mambo. That is not Berry Burst. I'm hoping I can grab some scraps. I don't think Berry Burst is in its little container. I have to go through the real scrap bin. What is over here? What have I got hovering? Oh, I think I see a bit of Berry Burst here. Yes! You love it when you rummage through your scraps. Because I don't want to use a whole new card base and open that up. It's like I've already got a piece here ready for sentiments. Now, really be heavy-handed on this with your embossing buddy. Oh my goodness, people. I'm really sorry, Bruno. I have an apology to make. I'm really sorry. Bruno, I blamed you. I really did blame you, Bruno. I'm really sorry for blaming you. I honestly thought he had taken them. But they are found. Hello, little one. I really needed you the other day. Oh, I was doing all this, like, snipping. It was for that epic card, too. I was like, oh, I really need my good snips. Where have they gone? Bruno spotted it before I did. What can I see on the screen? Yeah, you're in the clear, Bruno. The jury has decided it wasn't you. But up until this point, it was totally you. Because it usually is. You may have to admit that. You know what? I said the other day, for my epic card, I was like spiraling because I needed black blends. Do you think I could find my black blends? No. So I just felt it. I felt that they had been stolen. I knew that they had been kidnapped, and I walked confidently into Bruno's room and said, you took my black blends. To which he replied, "How did you know?" I was like, yes, called you. Called it, and I knew it. I knew he'd taken it. But anyway, we need 2 lots of black blends because it's, yeah, they've kind of been used a lot. You are not out of the woods, Bruno Bertucci. You're a thief and a liar. Come into my craft room and steal my stuff. It's all right. He's not innocent, Marie. Don't feel too sorry for him. Now, why have I done 3? Just because. While I'm at it. You never know. There might be one that I really like. There might be one that I really hate. So I'll just do a few. While I'm sitting there doing them. And whatever's left over, you can just put in with the stamp set. Go tuck it into the stamp set, into the pocket at the front. And you might just go, you know what, I'll use those. You can put them in a baggie and put them at the front. Do a whole set of, black and like black is probably what I use the most. But yeah, it's very handy. We can use our snippies. It's mine! Why have you got my black blends? That's how we play, Nicole. But don't you love that I had this ribbon on here? It's like so identifiable. It's like you can't hide from me, snippies. If I didn't have that, I would be in big trouble. I like to snip it out of there. Old Donna. He knew exactly what he was doing. He is organised. He was stealing them. He was claiming them for his own. He, in his full awareness, decided that they were going to stay in his room. It wasn't that they weren't returned. They were never going to be returned. That's the thing. That's the clincher. He had taken them as his. But I'm a good investigationer. Just knew. I sniffed it out. I went, yeah, there's something rotten here. There's something rotten going on. Someone has stolen my black blends and I know exactly who the person is. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. It's so simple, but it's so pretty. I love it. As Cherish would say, love it, love it, love it. Does anyone watch Bake Off the Professionals? I love it, love it, love it. Now I understand why my mum used to get really upset at us, because I used to steal her sewing scissors. And I'd be like, calm the farm. What's the big deal about your scissors? But they were amazing scissors. Like, so amazing. And she'd be like, hey, took the scissors. And they'd be in my room. And she's like, Kylie Joe. You're a naughty girl. Oh, well. Look at you, little beauty. Now, do I want to add in the little strip? Let's just cut it and have a look, because that's the best way to know if you want to add in that little piece. I'll just cut it down, actually. It will be easier. Just use this one. Just do that then. I was going to cut it the other way, but...
Hi, it's me.
Hi!
I'm the problem. It's me.
You are the problem, naughty boy.
Okay, so...
Oh,
I've got an idea.
Oh, yes. Please
can
do
we
tell.
cut one of that? Is that flower or is that just leaf?
It's leaf. It's that
yes. Can you stamp that in
Pretty Peacock.
Pretty Peacock. And just cut it out and see how it looks.
We'll have a look. But I feel...
It's not a flower, it's leafage.
It is, but where are we going to cover? I don't want to cover that.
It would be there, and we can sort of...
Look at that beautiful flower.
It's okay, there's more of them around.
Yeah, I suppose it's that one.
Correct.
But anyway, I'll
have a look.
Have a look.
Yeah.
But I'm not promising anything.
Okay.
Did you like my story about your theft, your kidnapping?
The black blends. Yeah, but they're like broken.
So they're still mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at me. Yeah. Just order my own. Can you tell I'm one of 5 children? Give it back. Why did you take it? Look at the flowers. We'll have a stamp of them while we're at it, just so you can see. Because it doesn't look anything, but you wait. This is such a cool stamp, this one. Your eyes need to see it to believe it. So this stamp is not ideal for embossing. These distinctive type stamps, they just don't, anyway, they don't show the, ooh, bit of vellum. That might be good. Let's have a little look here. So we've got, I think I've got a bit of vellum here. Let's get some Pretty Peacock, as Bruno requested. Oh, I think I've got some spare vellum over here. I do. Look at that, using all our scraps today. No need to open this beauty because we've got this one here. That's why it's good to have a little, I've got like a filing system. We should actually get our Amazon affiliate back up again because those files are cool for storing the... Does that fit on there? No, it doesn't. I need that for storing the paper. Okay, so first I'm going to stamp it on. So look at this. That gives you an idea of what this stamp does. Isn't that crazy? Look how? It's like magic. So you ready? Get out of town. It's making me look like a genius. Don't you love it, those stamps that just remind yourselves, people, there is no way. If you get fakies, if you get fake stamps, there is no way they are going to stamp like that. No way. Hands down. Because that is just next level. Ooh, Megan. So we'll cut both of those out. But while I'm here, let's get some Berry Burst. Berry Burst. And do these flowers because they're so pretty. I want to show you what they look like. I can see a rogue hair flying around. Let's get a block. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Get out of town. Can you believe it, everyone? So pretty. Ooh, to the pretty peacock in a strip. I do like the sounds of that. Get out. I like that, Megan. Bruno. No, I wasn't calling you Bruno. Megan was just saying, I need a Bruno. Look, I'm cleaning right away, people. Are you proud of me? How did this get wet? Bruno must have been in here. He's good for a lot of things. I'll let him steal my manky, terrible looking blends because he makes up for it. I have a beautiful chamois always ready for me. Oh, don't worry, he's sick of me too, Megan. It's like, stop it. Okay, let's close that off. Now let's do a bit of a tardy around here. I feel like we've got a lot of things around the place. I'm starting to get claustrophobic. I'm like, oh my goodness, I've been covered in craft supplies. Let's put this away. Can't believe we found my scissors. Thanks for looking, everyone. Oh, so excited by that. It's like, yes, finally. I was looking up and down all around, but no, could not find him. Put my bone folder back, pop these in the bin. In the bin to you. That can go there. My trimmer can go over the side. Okay, now we're looking a bit better. And my card templates can go back in their little home so none of them get lost. There we go. They're back in there in the little container. So I've got all measurements in this one. Like I've got the inches and the Australian metric. Okay, feel like I can breathe again in here. Good. You go in the drawer. You go over there. Where's your lid? There you are. Happy days. And we've got our, that should be dry now because I thought I'll just do a tardy wallet. Because sometimes on vellum it takes a little bit longer for the ink to dry. You can use the heat gun if you want to quicken the pace. We've got all our beautiful papers ready to go. Okay, and that can go in the drawer. You go back in there, little one. Ah, beautiful. Nothing like having a clean desk. It doesn't happen often, but enjoy it while it does. Now, someone mentioned doing this in Pretty Peacock. Let's just have a little look. And we also have some of the Berry Burst as well. Actually would look quite nice with the strip along there with the Berry Burst. So let's have a look at that. And I think I've got a scrap of Pretty Peacock here somewhere. Let's have a little look. There we go. That looks like a good scrap. I keep everything. Are you like me? I just can't throw it out. Like even this has got like a piece of water down the bottom. But now it's coming of age, and it has a purpose for me now. And it's at this point where I'm like, I'm really happy I didn't throw you out. Yes, that piece there. So I'm just going to cut that. And that. Thank you, little scrap piece. So let's have a look at that one. So that's with the Pretty Peacock. And this one's the edge here, so just cut a piece of this. I might actually cut it size of the paper rather than the full piece. Let's have a look at that. What do you think of that one, everyone? Yeah, maybe even that. We could even do it so that the basic white is bigger and comes down the other side, because it does look very pretty, doesn't it, with the double layer. I like that, Charlotte. Very clever. Now, let's just do this. We'll do the cutting of these two. I've got my little handy, trusty little mini who now sits on my table. Can you believe it? It has prime position on my desk. It now belongs there at all times, and it's just so handy. Who would have thunked it? Oh yes, it's a bit wet still. I probably should have dried it. Let's do that again. Oh, sorry everyone. That was a very loud noise. Let's just do this on here. And this time I'll use the heat gun. Because yes, that vellum can be a little bit pesky. Especially because this is very inky, this one. Okay, now we'll get our heat gun out. And we'll dry it. You can actually see it drying. And the cool thing about vellum is you can actually use the other side. So if you're worried about the inking, so I'll cut it out using the die, but that's a great way to get like the other way. Yeah, I think the berry burst is a bit of a winner. And we'll just cut. And yes, I cut I snip my paper so that I can run it through the little machine. Because yeah, people are like, oh, but you got to cut it down. Yeah, I know. I don't care. I love it. He's just so convenient and easy, and I love him. My little mini. And you can see here, I don't use the white base. I actually use this grey one. I just find it's got it's easier to run it through the machine, because some were saying, oh, I find it really difficult to get it through the machine. And that is true. I wholeheartedly agree. You sort of have to stagger it and muck around with it. But if you use this, what one is it? Number 3, then you don't have that issue. So I would use number 3. But test it out yourself and see what you think. Just got a little bit of tape there just to keep it in place. Whee! Oh, I love you, little guy. Such a cutie. And we'll do the other one. So that's the vellum one. Does it disappear too much? It's gorgeous though. We can totally use it. If we don't use it for this, we can totally use it for something else. It will not go to waste. Okay. My tummy just made a I'm hungry noise. Feed me. Actually, I haven't done this one. Did they? I think they did. Woohoo! What beveragina are we having today, peeps? I have strangely gone off coffee. Is that not the weirdest thing ever? Has someone ever had this happen to them where they were like a coffee addict and now I'm just like, no, just have some water. It's really strange. I was drinking like 3 or 4 coffees a day and I've just suddenly weaned myself. Like most days I have 0 now, which is just, I don't know, it's very strange for me. Okay, there's that one. So if we angle it like that, at least we can still see flowers, as opposed to Bruno's idea, which is covering up the best flower of all. I can't do it. Can't do it, Bruno Bertucci. Yes, the post-it tape is from Lisa's craft room. Craft room. Specialty craft room items. Who got up my nose? Bruno got up my nose because I don't like it. I don't like it on this. Iced tea. Oh, I know. No coffee at all. It's so weird. So weird. I'm just like, how did this happen? Why am I not drinking coffee anymore? So what do you think, Bruno Bertucci? Is this the winner? I will do it for you. I'll do it for all of you. But I feel like that is just so happy on its own. I feel like this belongs on a different card. It's very nice. I'm glad I've done it because then you all got to see it. But I can't cover that. Like that flower right behind there is what brings in all of the berry burst. It's the berry burst. It's the berry burst contributor. It's like, yes, this is why you're using berry burst. You agree? Oh, thank you. But I did make it. It's just a very busy pattern. But with another one like this, like if it was that and you layered that, oh, that'll look hot. Yes. Yes, the dimmies would definitely help, Nicole, but I just feel like I'm vibing this. I really love it. Even though it's simple and it doesn't have a lot, sometimes it's good to do less than more. And it's hard to do. It's hard to pull back and go, no, I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to add any more to this. Now, I am going to try one thing here with our little piece up the top, the piece of resistance. And that's to go a little bit larger than the piece that I cut. So I'm doing really technical measurements here. And I'm using that as a gauge and then cutting. Let's try that and see what it looks like with it on both sides. I think it will go really nicely with the edge. What's going on with the curving today? My nails must not want to pick it up. Okay, so that's with a border around both. What do we think, peeps? Oh, I think I like it, people. Who suggested this? Do you like that? That looks really nice. Who would have thought? Just a tiny... This is the thing about matting, right? This is the thing about layers. It takes it to another place. And it just looks so professionale. Yep, it's a thing, professionale. So I'll let you comment on that one. Tell me if that's the winner. I feel it's the winner. I feel like you're all going to be happy with that one. That's so beautiful, isn't it? So beautiful. I agree. Yep. Tick. Diane, love it. Yes. Pretty. So pretty. And I don't do pretty, but I love this sort of pretty. This is my sort of pretty. Bruno said he Googled Kylie Bertucci flower cards and he's like, oh my goodness, you've made so many flower cards. And I'm like, anyone would think I like flowers. And I'm not a pretty type girl. I'm very bold, geometric. But this sort of flower, you have my heart. It's just so abstract and gorgeous and Love. Yes, I think we've approved. Good work. And look at it now. Now it looks naked. It's so weird, isn't it? It's like before I loved that, but now that I've added that, I'm like, oh, how could I even think of doing it without it? It just had to be there. And do you like how I just test it out? Just keep playing, keep testing until you find the thing that looks right. This is just a little bit longer, so I'm going to use my beautiful little snippies that we just found together. Yes. Trial and error, I say. Play around. Don't be afraid to cut it and look at it and see if it works. And then you will find it. And I'm just going to bring this down a little bit. Yes. Oh my goodness. I love that. What do we think, people? So pretty. That is so, like, literally, elegantly simple. And we'll just put a insert in the middle. And I'll stamp some of the gorgeous flowers as well. So it's good to have, I actually haven't spent some time to cut these, but it's a really good idea to have some basic white in the Poppy Parade already cut. And with the white, I find scoring first is just, I don't know, it just has a better finish. It doesn't, you know, if you have, every other colour's fine, and then I go to do white, and it's all like wispy and disgusting. But yeah, this feels like it's got a better cut when I score it first. Has anyone tried that theory to see if it works for you? Am I making up stories, or does it really work? I feel it genuinely works scoring first. Hi, Tracy. Yes, that's so true, Charlotte. I like showing the whole thing. I like to work with you where we do all the, let's try this and let's try that. I want you to see the process of card making, not just like, ta-da! Look how amazing I am. It literally just popped out of my head. Nope, it does not pop out of my head. Some might just have that amazing ability to just pop a card out of their head, but not moi. I have to play and look and feel and see, and it's great. So I'm going to use this one and Berry Burst. Yes! Oh, good, Katie. Yes, try it. Tell me if you've noticed a difference with the scoring. Because I genuinely see a difference. Like, even the edges, like, normally it's got, like, this weird where I can actually tell which one, like, I call it the back and the front. And it's, like, a minimal change, like, from the back to the front. I don't know if that's just me that has that weird theory. But it, like, cuts in a way that sort of raises it on the back. And I don't like that. So I like to have that at the back. But I find with scoring, it's like you can use either side. Oh, good, Katie. You can be the tester. Give me your feet. You message me and say, no, didn't work. You're a thief and a liar. But I personally feel like it works. I don't know if it's in my brain. Did Bruno demonstrate? Did I learn it from Bruno? Thank you, Patricia. Stole it from you, Bruno. I really did. Maybe I'm the thief and the liar, not you, Bruno. It's a really beautiful set. I love it. And there is no way you can get this from the fakies. The fake websites that steal Stampin' Up copyright images are highly illegal and a completely dodge look what we're going to do. Yes, because we've got so much paper, everyone. Don't be afraid to use it, okay? Use it. I think we need to stab this again. I think we need our stabby tool. That's what I'm going to call that take your pick tool. I'm just going to get the stabby tool. Oh my goodness. Dead. That is so stinking beautiful. There's my stabby. You learned it from Kylie Bertucci. I'm really happy about that, Bertucci, because it did sound like something that you would do. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Charlotte. Okay, let's stabby. Move your hands out of the way, people. And it would be better with the actual machine. Like the actual tool, not just using the top of it. Let me try it with it in. You're going to get replaced. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. It's actually not. I really like that tool. Let's lock it in place. Oh, wow. Yes. Don't you love it? Has anyone else seen it being used like this? Is this literally the first time you've all seen this? I figured that that's what everyone was using it for. Because as soon as I saw it, I'm like, that better fit in the Topo glue. That better fit in the green glue. That's what I want it for. I'm sure others have done the same. I can't be the first. And then just give it a bit of a wipe. And it's like it's brand new, ready to go with the lid on. Isn't that genius? If I just put the lid on, I probably wouldn't need the stabby tool. Although there's a little bit of weirdness going on here. Don't know what happened there. Missed a bit. There we go. I love this glue. It's my favourite glue in the world. So there we go, people. What do we think? Oh, that is just glorious. Absolutely stunza. But I do want to do one thing here. I may not finish it because, you know, you've got things to do, people to see. But I wanted to cut out these. That can be a leaf, but let's do this and this. And we'll do some layering. We'll see what it looks like. I figure you use all of this. Is that what you would all figure? Go figure. Now, I'm going to cut this in half. You can use your trimmer or whatever you want. I'm going to use my snips because I'm a rebel. Just hack into it. Don't be afraid. Can I fit all three? Oh, look at that. Just maneuver it around a little bit. Happy days. Oh, just did a little jump. Come back here, little one. We'll just move that down a little bit. Should still all fit on. There we go. Be a little bit less aggressive this time. There we go. Oh, I moved it again. Anyway, finish that one. I'll come back and do the other little one. Too aggressive. I'm too excited. I'm buzzing from all the fun. So I'll move that one out of the way because it's not quite right. And we'll use this piece here. I think I should be able to fit it there. Yep. This is the Trouble Child, this one. Actually, you know what? Let's just use it on this piece. And we'll flip this over too because it's looking a bit bowed. There we go. That's easy. I might even add another one of these. I think this is the sort of thing that you could use quite a few layers There we go. No quick movements this time. Okay. Let's have a look here and see what we can create. Yes, I want to see how they go together. I mean, we're all going to probably have to teach each other. Has anyone seen a tutorial on how to do this? Because I haven't. We're just going to have to wing it together. We're all in this together. Ooh. Wonder if you can... No, I think it needs to actually stick down. Oh, thank you. And remember, you can use it with any design. Anything, oh yeah, that's it. Okay, so it does have a way. So to me, that feels like that fits. I've looked at every other way. So it's like the little boobies. When you see the little boobies, it sits on the platform. Hopefully you won't forget that now. Get your little boobies and sit them on the platform. Now you're going to be looking at everything going, is this the boobies? No, look at that. It looks exactly like little, yeah. There we go. And then let's put that on top there. And what I would possibly do with this, let me see if there's any pictures on the website of ones that have done the flowers. Oh, okay. So it looks like they've done them as two different, yes. I was thinking that doesn't quite fit. So they've done them as two different flowers. I'll show you. Screen share. See, it's good to go to the website. So they've done it as like with the little stamens in the middle. And they've actually done it the opposite way. So they did the boobies below and then the other one on top. But, oh no, the other one they did like that. So they did both. One here where they've done that little platform at the front. I actually prefer it the other way. I like that one better. And then the small one is its own flower. And it looks absolutely stunning in the vellum. Like, look at that with it sponged. That's really pretty. So yes, that's how you do it, peeps. So either like that, or I prefer it like that. I think that looks good. And then you can get your little stamen pieces that are here. So you've got your bigger one that goes there, and your smaller one that goes on this guy. That's really sweet. Like really, really sweet. I like that. And how does it look with it all cut? Ah, yeah, you won't really see it. So you do need to use the plain. I mean, I like using this paper specifically for making the flowers because it's just really nice. Like, it's nicer than the flat cardstock monotone. So yeah, the back is really good for that. So you're definitely going to need 2 packs of that paper minimum. We always need more than 2 packs, right? So there you go. So that's good. So at least you know how to use those dies too. Thank you for teaching me, everyone. And of course, you'll have your leaves here as well that you can add around. And if you wanted to, you could even use the little stem as well, if you wanted to add the stem in. But yeah, up to you. Really cool. Love this set. Highly recommend it. If you don't have it, add to cart. Add to cart now. If you live in Australia, you can shop in our online store. You'll get a handmade card from us, and you'll also get loyalty program. And what else we get? And our class bundle. You get that for free. We love a freebie. But hi there, everyone. If you live in other countries and you don't shop with us, you can purchase the video class bundle for only $22 Australian. It's a bargain. There's 12 classes and you have unlimited access to the class. So this is Zoo Crew, which, oh my goodness, so much fun. And I've just finished October's. We get a new bundle of classes every month. But just remember, I say it in every video that I make with these classes, that you do not have to have the products in order to enjoy the class, because you can use these techniques and ideas for any product and you would be amazed what you learn from these classes. They're amazing. Incredible designers like Erica Serwin, Alison Solvin, Michaela Tithridge. Like, these girls are incredible. They're like so talented. Emma Goddard, like, oh, incredible. So yes, please go and check out the video class if you haven't already. Now let's do a little photo together. Here we go, everyone. Oh, it's good. Yay. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you for helping me with this card, everyone. We all had different ideas, but I think all our ideas came together in the end. You all helped immensely. Very simple card, but now that it's done, you could replicate this very quickly over and over again with every single piece of paper in that pack. So you've got the prototype now, and remember that you can use it on the inside as well. Look how beautiful that looks. Wouldn't you just love to get that in the mail? Oh my goodness. You're the best. You really are. So thank you for being here, everyone. And Brito and I are heading up to Sydney. So we won't be here next week. It's so busy. There's so many things happening. So I will do my absolute bestest. I'm not making promises this time. No, I really should promise. I'm going to promise to have a video ready for you for next week, because we're not going to be here live. But I really don't want you to miss out, because there's so much going on and I still want to come and say hello to you all. So yes, look out for a premiere next week. And then the week after we will be back to normal, what do you call this? Broadcasting. normal time the week after. And then the week after that we're doing so. It's just, oh my goodness, there's so much going on. And our 20th anniversary is coming up as well. We got to book some time away and we're going to the beach with Jasper and Bella. It's like my favorite thing, my favorite way to spend our 20th anniversary. In fact, it reminds me of our honeymoon, which was actually in Coffs Harbour, which was by the beach with the pool. And it was just lovely. We didn't have the doggies then, of course, but it was just, yeah, so lovely. So it would be nice to sort of celebrate our 20th in the same way. And yes, I will do a team meeting today, Megan. I've been so tired the last few weeks. I haven't done a team meeting. I know. It's just like, what even has happened to our lives? We've just got busier than ever. And I really did not think I would be able to get the stamina, but it's amazing how you just start adding more in and more in. It just keeps adding in. Yes. Well, lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support of our tutorials, our card templates, shopping with us. We really appreciate you. I'm going to jump on at 12 o'clock. I'm going to have some food and then I'll jump on at 12. I'll put a note on the Crazy Crafters team page. And also keep in mind that there are some specials coming. Joining special. So if you were thinking about joining Stamping Up and you wanted a good excuse, your excuse is coming in October. So we will give you more information on that as well next week. So thank you all very much. Ciao. See you soon. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy, and hope you get some crafting done. And let me know if the scoring helps. I'd be very interested to hear. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye.